Once upon a time, deep within the heart of an African village, where the echoes of the past collide with the promises of the future, a deadly secret lurked. The villagers lived in the shadow of a dark force, a force that stole lives as easily as it stole hearts. Obiora, a man of charm and mystery, weaved a web of allure in the village. With a smile that could melt hearts and eyes that promised forbidden dreams, he captivated the women around him. But none knew the darkness that hid behind his charm. Adanna arrived in the village, her heart heavy with grief and purpose. She had come to seek justice, for her dear friend Zara had fallen victim to Obiora's deadly charm. Adanna sought counsel from Mama Nekechi, the village's spiritual guide. The ancient oracle knew the truth of Obiora's power, a deadly snake controlled by dark forces. Only one weapon could stop him, the sacred flute, crafted by the gods. With the flute in hand, Adanna confronted Obiora. But Obiora's charm was a weapon, and he wielded it with ease. His words were sweet, but his intentions were deadly. And then, the truth slithered from beneath his cloak. The snake, the true master of his charm, revealed itself. Obiora had become a prisoner to the curse he had borne for years. Obiora's snake did not wait. It struck, seeking to claim Adanna's life, but she was swift and courageous, using the flute to create a barrier that held the snake at bay. Even the village chief, Easy, felt powerless against the growing fear of Obiora's influence. Torn between tradition and the safety of his people, he struggled to make a decision. Adanna's journey was not just one of revenge but of discovery. With each note she played, the flute's power grew, offering her a chance to defeat Obiora once and for all. Obiora, sensing that Adanna was growing stronger, set a final trap. He used his charm to lure her into a secluded hotel room, planning to trap her with his snake once more. The village clearing became the battleground where the fate of all would be decided. The flute against the snake. The heart against the dark forces of manipulation. With a final, triumphant note from the flute, the snake recoiled, its power broken. Obiora, once invincible, fell to his knees, a man defeated by his own deceit. The village of Yuka found peace once again, but it was not a peace easily earned. Adanna had given them hope, and with that hope came the possibility of healing. Adanna left the village, her mission complete, but the lessons learned would never fade. In the heart of Africa, the echoes of the past would guide the future. Years passed, but the memory of Adanna's courage never faded. The village of Yuka, now free from the terror of deceit, thrived in peace, and Adanna became a symbol of hope, justice, and the strength of the human spirit. Though the village had healed, Adanna could not forget the price of victory. The flute had granted her power, but it also weighed heavily on her heart. She had fought for justice, but the cost of love and betrayal had not left her unscarred. Easy, the village chief, looked upon the changes in his village with a newfound understanding. He had learned that power, when abused, could destroy, but when tempered with wisdom, it could heal. And it was wisdom that the village needed most. The story of Ikimu and Adanna would be told for generations. A tale of forbidden love, the dangers of deception, and the power of justice. The younger generation would learn that no charm could ever replace the truth, and no heart could be won by force. Years later, Adanna returned to the village not as a savior, but as a daughter of the land, knowing her actions had shaped its future. The village was no longer a place of fear, but one where hope had flourished once again. On that night, under the stars, the village of Yuka made a promise, one of unity, love, and respect for the truth. A promise to never forget the lessons of the past, and to always guard against the darkness that can rise from the shadows. In the end, it was not power or fear that sustained the village, but love for one another, and the truth that bound them together. The village would thrive, and the echoes of the past would guide them forward in peace. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the heart of Africa. Let the story of Adanna remind us all that love, truth, and courage can overcome even the darkest of forces. Until next time, story by Emeka PK.